And you know what? To be honest with you, to be truthfully with America, it's heavy. It's heavy right now. Donald Trump is the best motherfucking thing that ever walked through the office.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing in my whole entire life walking God's green earth better than that.
Can you elaborate on how you come to that thinking?
Say, the man is passing out thousands of dollars at the touch of a button. It is so much free money involved right now. It is absolutely crazy. You know. And I fucks with Trump. I fuck with him.
What you think about him holding the stimulus check until he get reelected? He say he ain't putting out no more money. People accuse him of buying votes.
Oh Lord, hold mine. Please hold mine. Whatever it takes to get you back up in that bitch one more year, you can have that motherfucking stimulus check. And this coming from me. Cause you can pass out thousands of dollars. I'm waiting on stimulus check now. I don't give two fucks about it. Unemployment been too good. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know what I mean? Not like for real though. You know what I'm saying? It is some avenues out there. Thank God for Trump. You feel me?
Well,
Type shit. You got motherfuckers running around here. See the rap video that's going on? All this shit here. This shit for real. They fucking with Trump. Everybody fucking with Trump. Ain't listen, man. When the hell you know a hustler to be happy with a chicken shit president? The boy to be tight in the motherfucker. He talking about building a wall. He building a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that type of shit going on. Y'all up here playing games talking about Trump this, Trump that. Trump the best thing ever. You got Joe Biden, extra white ass gun up in there with that bullshit and stop the money count, stop the money flow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody eating Trump in that motherfucker. You don't hear no poor niggas hollering. A lot of niggas dying though. Them laws killing a bunch of motherfuckers. Oh my mom.
So you say it's a bunch of laws mowing people down.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Well, have you ever heard Trump say anything? He about to lose some money in the cops. Have you ever heard Trump say anything about the police mowing people down? Just one in between the cops.
Nah. You know what? I heard nothing.
Do you think he cares about?
That's a good question now. That's a real question.
I mean, I heard him say, these people protesting George Floyd, they don't even know who George Floyd is, or I've done more for black people than, I don't know, Martin Luther King or somebody. He said he the president that did the most for black people. Do you agree with that?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, if I tell the truth, motherfucker gonna assassinate me tomorrow. And I'm trying to see tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna ask you what the question was again. Because you told me what the question was. You know what I'm saying? You explained it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll repeat it to you just so you make sure. President Trump said he did the most. He's a president that did the most for black people since, I think, Abraham Lincoln. I think that's what he said. Do you agree with that?
On my soul. He a lying bitch if he said he didn't.
So you believe he did?
I said on my soul, he a lying bitch if he said he didn't.
So that means he did.
He put thousands in God we trust. Touch of a button at your hand. You know what I'm saying? The city and the world was tight when you got Clintons in there, you got Bushes in there. You can't get no free money when you pick up your cell phone. I picked up my cell phone and accumulated $12,000 at the touch of a button. You know what I'm saying? And coming from a motherfucker from like where I'm from, dirt poor, Oleander, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to say dirt poor. I don't know about what dirt poor. I was rich. I was rich though, then. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? My daddy had some shit on his lawn. The white folk gave him some money. I had every video game system there was. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump, that's a bad motherfucker. Like, I don't care if they come get you today, tomorrow. I don't care. The man was bad. I don't know what he did. So a lot of opportunity out there. Nah, you didn't hear what I said. The way I said show a lot of opportunity out there.
So you believe if he's not reelected, all opportunities gonna dry up?
Well, all opportunities would not dry up, so to speak. You know, because there's always gonna be extra avenues that the urban communities would not know. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think that the opportunities that's available right now are because he's the president or because of how technology is?
I believe the opportunities that are available at hand right now is because Donald Trump is the president.
Okay. So now I know you say people got thousands of dollars. I know that he gave one $1,200 stimulus check to people that was working. Supposedly holding off talks on this new one till they get reelected. People were getting extra money on unemployment, like I guess $600 a week on top of unemployment.
I ain't seen that.
Then it was cut down to $3.
I ain't seen the quote.
Now they just getting regular unemployment, so some people are starting to go back to work, those that can find work. So when you keep saying that he gave away thousands of dollars, is that thousands of dollars to individuals or thousands of dollars as a whole or what?
You know what? He told me to look on my computer and dig around just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And play possum just a little bit. He didn't tell me to lay there and stay asleep all night. He told me wake up here and there and check on your bankroll because it's coming through the mail.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you going to vote in the upcoming election?
I would love to vote. And I ain't never voted a day in my life. And God knows I would love to vote. But I ain't gonna lie. Nobody. Thinking I'm finna tat down the streets and highway looking for a cubby hole to stick my head in, and I know it's a college electoral vote that's gonna go in. They get strategical motherfuckers from outer space to vote and pick who's gonna be the president. Not no nigga that's in the poor urban neighborhood.
Well, what you're speaking about is the electoral college, but all the votes are tallied, and the if I don't know how many electoral college votes.
Hey, if they would have heard a nigga holler, they would have heard us holler back in 1600 when they drug us over here. Yeah, they ain't never heard a nigga holler taking a knee. They just not hearing a nigga holler. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. You either gonna get with it, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker. Your mama and daddy rose you to what? To love what? What they rose you to do? Love a funky Democrat. They did not tell you that motherfucking Democrat wanted to keep slavery pumping. They didn't tell you that the Republicans strategically mapped it out that, look, man, we can go on and cut them loose and get taxes on their ass. Yeah. They didn't tell you that the Republican was trying to help the poor black man that they drug from Africa and made into a slave and made into America. They didn't tell you that. Nah, they ain't tell you that.
I think you're referring to back in the day when blacks used to be Republicans.
He talking about blacks used to be Republicans. That was a good one. That was the best one I heard all night. I'm a Republican right now. My daddy told me to be a Democrat. He a lying bitch. I love that boy to death. He a lying hoe. Be a Democrat for what? What's him? I mean, the Republican broke it down as see, look, man, we're gonna let these people go, and we're gonna let these people live the same lane we living in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't cool with it, so y'all gonna do the fuck shit. But listen, man, these people are the most cleverest people on planet Earth. The female black woman holds the only gene structure that can produce any nationality on planet Earth. So listen, we are a valuable cog on the wheel, so to speak, in this whatever. You know,
a valuable cog on the wheel that everybody trying to keep.
Yeah.
But what I was telling you earlier was a history lesson. Blacks at one time were Republicans. Black held office and everything. You know, then you had Jim Crow laws come along after slavery, where we couldn't vote. Women couldn't vote. We couldn't vote. Political parties switched. But at the end of the day, you got two types of people. You got people that let you know they prejudice, and people that hide their prejudice. They approach you in a different way. It was a movie that you have to see called Trick Baby. It was based on a book by Iceberg Slims. And basically, the guy's mama was from Louisiana, so she was fair yellow, high yellow. His daddy was white, and he looked like a white. His skin was so light that he could pass for white, kind of like in that movie Imitation of Life. You ever seen that? Well, anyway, Imitation of Life, that's an old movie where this lady could pass for white. Her mama was obviously black. She stayed with this white lady, and she pretended like the white lady was her mama, and her real mama was they maid. And she disrespected her mama, talked down to her, and then she went off to Hollywood to be a star, disowned her mama. When her mama died, she cried like a baby from all the guilt. Well, in Trick Baby, because he looked like he was white, he was privy to the conversations that white people have when they didn't think black people was around. Now you had the liberal, which is considered the Democrat, and you had the Republican, which is considered the conservative. But they both wanted the same thing. This was the strategy. The Republican or the conservative did not want black people to achieve any status in the movie. They didn't want you to, they wanted to keep their foot on your neck. Keep you in the ghetto, don't let you get nothing. Now, the Democrat or the liberal, when he came through the hood and he saw that they had leaders in the neighborhood, they would pluck those leaders out of the neighborhood because they felt like if they left those leaders in the neighborhood, then they would make an uprising, kind of like a Malcolm X did, uplift the people. They would take that leader out of the neighborhood, move him to the suburbs. He would marry a white wife. The people that used to look up to him in the hood felt like he was a sellout, and he never did fit in at the suburbs. So basically, they rendered him ineffective. They both had the same goal. They just went around the strategy a different way. And this was the conversation that they had in the movie. Only he was privy to this conversation because he looked like them until he stood up and told them that he was actually black, which shocked everybody at the table. So at the end of the day, you know, in the Constitution, it says we 3/5 of a man. They have never changed that. They have never omitted it. They abolished slavery, but they said slavery was still legal when you're incarcerated. And who's the most incarcerated? Blacks. So you ask yourself this. You know, you went from one form of slavery to another form of slavery. And then when blacks were set free for us 40 acres and a mule, they did give blacks some land. But they took the land back 6 months after the Civil War was over when the new president came in. Also, I set you free, but I set you free with nothing. You had no money, no clothes, no land. So you had to go back and take the old job that you had. The only thing now is he's paying you, but he's charging you for your room and board. And he ain't supposed to be able to whip you, although who's to stop him from whipping you if you don't go to work? So you come up in a society like that. They was giving away free land at the time in the West, but no blacks could get it.